Do you feel my heart beating? Do you understand? Do you feel the same?
Oh, that's a good song. Or
Is this or am I? Is this burning an eternal flame?
Is this burning an eternal flame?
There's a song I think me and you could sing to play it though.
On 3, 1, 2, 3. On 3.
I hit my chin, so it delayed it.
1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3. There we go. All right. We're recording on there. We're recording on there. I've got my nicotine.
Before you go to bed, your tumbler is on
I've got my
drying rack.
Dude, thank
my
you so
spittoon.
much.
Thank you.
So I think we're ready to do some shenanigans now. Everybody's got a firearm? Nice.
Say strap will get clapped.
Strap check?
Strap check.
Strapped. Stay
Clap,
strapped. Get clapped. Welcome to another episode of the Overserved podcast. I'm your host, AC AngryCops Rich I. To my far left is my co-host, my main man, G.I. Joe. Joe, average Joe, G.I. Joe, my good friend Joe. And in the middle of us, returning for his 4th episode, I think. Big deal. Number 4. 4 for the core. Is Zach, veteran with a sign.
Thank you so much for having me. I just wanted to take a moment. Let's have a moment of silence, please.
Allahu Akbar.
Moment of silence. I just wanted to remember the Overserved podcast before Tackett showed up. And just wanted to remember it how it is before he tacketed it up.
I'm literally going to play this after an Tackett episode now. Because he is coming. He's not here yet. But I will now, just so we can...
We were forewarned.
We can compare it.
Yeah.
We're like, a Tackett episode is going to air, and then we're going to go... By the way, here's Zach saying, I can't wait for Tackett to fuck it up. Go on, say words.
Yeah. He's going to Galen it up. You know that's his first name?
No.
Galen? Yeah. He's going to Galen it up. He's going to be all like, blah, 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 conspiracy theories, blah, blah, blah. I'm in love with men, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? You know?
I'm down.
You're down?
I'm down.
When he texted me his
Well, you were
name,
talking
so
about
I
the
could-
moon stuff, so I'm in.
Moon stuff. You were talking moon stuff.
I love moon stuff.
When he sent me his name so I could get his... fly him out here, get him a
Yeah,
ticket.
yeah.
I was like, it's not Galen.
Are you f***ing with me?
Yeah.
He's doing a Tackett thing. And then I was like, I'm going to see if it's actually it. You know what? No regrets. I'm buying it, and I'm not getting insurance.
Yeah.
I'm like, he can owe me. He can owe me for the tickets if
Good
it's a
prank.
fuck you.
You can Venmo me.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know where I was when I first heard Galen's name. I know it was on tour because Nolan, the Sandalorian, almost perfect with him. Shout out to Nolan, friend of the show.
Oh my God.
And I think we were somewhere on tour, and he said, Galen, come here. And it was like a crowded moment, so there's like a lot of people. And I was like, who the fuck's Galen? He goes, oh, that's Tackett's real name. And I just went, I'll never forget that.
How do you survive the military with that?
No, he's a staff sergeant. You know what I mean? Probably like this. Ooh, my name's Galen. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Not gay chicken.
You know what I just realized?
Hit me with it.
I didn't turn on the other lights.
Hey!
Joe, you want to get that one?
Yeah. I do.
You want to start over?
Nah. Part of being...
Can I say something?
You can say whatever you want to say.
Look at what happened. The second Tackett even enters the room verbally, the second you bring up, you get the guh of Galen out. The lights shut down. I mean, Joe's saying racial slurs. I mean, everything's happening.
When the lights go down in the city, that's when Tackett comes to be gay.
Makes your show
Ooh,
shitty.
I like that vibrato.
Ooh, he wants to suck more trans wiener. Oh, Tackett is gay.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Brother Richard.
Hallelujah.
With all heads bowed and all eyes closed. That's a flashback from my time in church. I was thinking this is a song, we can probably save it, but I figured you would like it. It's Nothing Gonna Stop Us Now by Starship from the 80s.
Mm.
You know, if you
I know Queen Don't Stop Us Now. What is it?
Nothing.
cut this, editor.
We should do a karaoke episode
I would
live stream.
Love that, dude.
I would have to warm up the voice a little bit. You could get your warm voice up.
Yeah. Side note, not inviting Brandon to it, not because I don't like him. Okay, love him. Boy's got pipes.
Herrera?
Yeah.
Kick and sing.
Yeah. Did you not know this?
No.
One of the last
Did I know
range
that?
days, he brought the house down with Sweet Carol. I mean,
Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, okay.
I was like, holy shit. He's
Endless talent.
handsome, successful. He sings, and I was
Hair.
Thank God that he's got that hideous nose. It's the only thing. It's the
all we
only
got.
thing that
That's all
lets
we
you
got,
know
yeah.
that God loves us.
You're a
I
real
mean,
person.
I don't know, man. I feel like he has no flaws at this point, but like I was like drooling. I was like, oh my God, is this what it's like to be around him?
This is how Galen feels.
Yeah, no, it was like he brought the house down.
It's just like on a leash, like trying to sexually assault him.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
he's like Channing Tatum, and this is the end. Like,
Yeah.
Dude, see that? I fucking slide right into that shit. I do whatever I want.
Hey, what's up, guys? Y'all cool?
It's Channing Tatum.
we're in the gift mask, and
Yeah.
and Jake is just like, no, Tackett, no.
No, yeah, but yeah, I'm sorry about what he does. You know, he gets all Galen-y. So what we like to do is when we brought y'all out, we did like a YouTube episode, like we say main, and then like an after show, right? I think we made it about, this is not a lie, 4 minutes into it until I looked at Nick and he goes, well, we're doing a exclusive with Tackett. Like, we didn't even make it like far at all before it became Pepperbox exclusive only.
Yeah.
And he's like, what? I thought we were on YouTube. I thought this is okay. And I was like, Tackett, this isn't a Nagasaki. Like, this isn't a hibachi grill. We can't slice and dice something this much. And he was like, oh, well, but I do love the guy. He's hilarious. He's exactly who I want him to be.
Yeah, he's a loose cannon. He's fun. You know what it is when I went on Man vs. Morning, the one and only time.
Awkward.
Rude. I was sitting there with Tackett just like bullshitting before. I was like, yeah, you are a gabber, but a fun one, right? In a good way.
Informational, knowledgeable, yeah.
But you like the back and forth is like you say something, he builds off of it. It's not he's not one of those people that waits for his turn to talk so that he can tell you a different story that he wants to tell. You'll say something and he'll be like, "Oh, like that," and add on to it and create this dual conversation.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like blowing him right now, but yeah, he's a really fun guy to talk with and to.
Agreed. I had a couple of phone calls with him to, talk about coming up and everything.
No, he's
45
great.
minutes.
He's great. I love
But
him.
he told me he had to go 3 times.
If he paints a Renaissance on my house, I will laugh his stick. Don't even tell him. I don't want. if he does it on his own,
don't seed
I don't
this.
want to. I don't. Yeah, I'm not going to seed it. If he puts a Renaissance somewhere in my house and doesn't tell me, and I find it,
Chef's kiss, primo.
oh man! If he tells me I hid it somewhere, I'm going to have a fun time trying to find it.
Have I told you about this that he does to me?
What's he do?
He sends me videos of him singing throughout the day in random moments.
Go on.
Is it the scar that she got at 13? Is it the late night crying sessions? Is it the
I'm glad that he's having a good time.
Yeah.
I feel awkward. I don't like it at all.
Well,
I don't like it at all.
there's just like endless videos of him in my phone, just like
Please stop.
sending me more and more and more and more and more and more. It's great. It makes me laugh.
I don't
honestly.
want a man that I know that I see singing to me randomly when I open my phone. I don't
How
like
do you
it.
think I feel with you?
First of all,
You sing randomly, eye contacts at max, and yeah.
I don't like somebody stealing my thunder, is what I'm saying.
Oh.
I'm very territorial.
He sings.
I'm the
He
singer.
sings.
He sings.
Well, then you're
Brandon
gonna have to
sings.
kill Tackett.
We can't have 3 people singing. The
gonna
group,
have to take
the
him out.
group dynamics will be insane.
It would
Well,
be.
no, or we could get like one more and we could be in sync. Do
Yeah.
they have 5?
Bye.
We can't even clap in sync.
Yeah, Zach.
I did hit my face on that. I was like, idiots. This will be brought up till the end of time. It's all right. See? You got mad at me. Now you threw the heat back at me.
I wasn't
I've been
throwing heat at
defending you.
You've been a fantastic.
I've been hands down, neck up for you the whole time, and this is what you do to me.
Neck up. Huh?
Hands down,
That's
neck
great.
up.
I just wanted to say something with his neck. I tried.
Making fun of people with disabilities.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's not. Hey, listen. I'm not
Disability.
the VA. Nice try, dude.
Yeah.
All right.
Nom, 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 nom.
No, I don't know when Tackett started or why Tackett started doing that, but he just sends me random
That's fun.
singing videos. Sometimes they're in the shower. Sometimes he'll like be at like Man vs. Morning.
What kind of microphone is that? Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, just it's great. Yeah. Life is good.
Why is he eating his own microphone? Oh my God.
How?
Apparently, also interesting note. He's talked about this publicly. Him and Ethan have the same affliction.
What?
Which is
long sack.
long sack.
Mm-hmm.
Ethan of long sack.
Mm-hmm.
Galen
Hold on.
of
Keep talking amongst yourselves.
giant sack.
I'm gonna research something really quickly. Go ahead.
Yeah, no. They were bonding over it at Cody's wedding.
Their ball sack.
They were like talking about it, and he's like, "Oh, it happens to me all the time." Like they were like talking about it. And
So
I
this
was
is a common occurrence.
I've never heard of it to begin with. Two, I didn't know that these two would be like
Sack buddies, sack bros.
I don't know what the right term is, connected souls or whatever.
Yeah.
It's hard to say.
Soul sacks.
Soul sacks.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Damn.
Okay, are you ready for it?
Yep.
The most commonly described in medical and surgical contexts for a overly long scrotum is a pendulous scrotum.
Pendulous.
Pendulous.
Makes sense. That tracks.
Yo, watch out for the old pendulous.
No,
And the other one is
Pegasus?
scrotal
No, pendulous.
ptosis
Oh,
or scrotal laxity.
scrotal.
Ptosis means dropping, similar to how it's used for eyelids or breasts.
Dude, scrotal
Like when they-
ptosis sounds like a Harry Potter.
Scrotal ptosis.
Pating!
It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Oh my God! Could you imagine a Harry Potter duel and like Harry Potter like looks over
Sack somebody.
at what's his face? Malfoy,
Yeah.
and goes scrotal ptosis, and his balls just go whomp down his legs. And he's just like and he's like freaked out, and then he steps on him, and then he just he throws up on the thing. Snape comes over. Very good, Mr. Potter. I see that you've been looking at the penthouse forums.
Did you guys watch The Boys?
I fell off after the third season. I'll tell you why. Because it's my podcast, and I can.
Libs.
I love a little bit, not really. No. What I do when I enjoy something is I YouTube rabbit hole the shit out of it,
Same.
and I'm a little ADD in the way that in the second season, I saw I knew it was based off of a what do you call the
Graphic novel.
graphic novel.
I've read all of them.
I knew it was based off of a graphic novel, and I knew the graphic novel was really a lot more like X-rated. And
It makes you sweat. You're like, whoa,
yeah. And when I found it was a graphic novel, I couldn't help myself. I clicked on and I watched the videos of this is how it actually goes. They're pretty close to it, but it's more grotesque. You know, it's more insane in some of the stuff that they do to make these superheroes like super evil and flawed. And I was like, oh, that's how it ends. And then I started comparing it to the show. And then I nerd-roticked it. I was just like, oh, they didn't do that. Oh, they didn't do this. Oh, I know how it ends. And in my mind, I made the movie in my mind. You know what I mean? It's like reading a book. I created my own picture in my mind.
It didn't meet your mind's eye, so you were disappointed.
And I started watching the third season, and then I kind of fell off.
So, spoiler alert, show's over. The comics, in my opinion, are significantly better than the show overall.
Mm-hmm.
Because the show has like a ton of flaws, but the number one thing that's different is in the comics, they all get the superhero stuff.
Yeah.
They all get dosed with it permanently. Because it's
it's not a run out kind of thing like a Speed Guy.
No, it's not a thing that runs out because I don't know why they didn't do that. Probably because of special effects budgets, I can imagine. But realistically, if like normal humans were going against superhumans, it would have been over in like one episode.
Yeah.
So like that's the thing. What happens is the Butcher steals a bunch of stuff and he gives it to some people and he actually like walks up behind Huey one time and just like sticks him in the neck with it.
Oh, he's just like, hey, Huey, what's that? Huh?
Yeah, literally, like that's the like opening panel. And so that's kind of weird that they took that out because like normal people wouldn't be able to compare to superheroes in general, and they like did things to kind of finesse it, like with the 24-hour V. They do that in one season and stuff, and like I don't know, but like there's a lot more like other stuff that's in the comics too. Like they do a parody on the X-Men. They do a parody on like all the superhero groups and stuff, and it's insanely graphic. But I thought the story overall was better
In the graphic novel.
in the graphic novel. Yeah, I would say so.
The ending was still the same, if I'm not mistaken,
Basically the same.
except that the quiet Black Ninja.
They cut that whole part.
Yeah, they changed that. Spoilers if you haven't seen it.
Spoilers. So the ending is, they kill Homelander, but in the comics, all the evil stuff that they think Homelander's doing is actually a clone of Homelander, and that's who Black Noir is. So he's actually doing all the evil stuff as Homelander. Homelander actually isn't the evil guy, but then they kill the evil clone.
Which is
Yeah.
Black Noir.
Black Noir, and then Butcher kills Homelander, and then Huey kills Butcher because he's like trying to kill all the soups everywhere, same thing, and then Huey's like that's genocide. So like they stuck to that stuff, but like
Did he kill Butcher in the movie? The show?
Yeah, he kills him.
How does Butcher die?
He shoots him because he's trying to release a virus to kill everyone.
When did Butcher lose his mind like that?
That's what I didn't like too. Like, I mean, it's just because he's like broken because of what Homelander's done to his personal life with all that stuff. And so in the show, they close all of that. The son that he wanted, that was the Homelander's kid actually, leaves him, and then they come back, and that's after they both Homelander together. But at the end of it, he like goes back to the V Tower, whatever it's called, the headquarters for the Seven, and he's getting ready to release the neurotoxin where all the superheroes are, and then it'll spread all over the globe. Huey's like, stop, don't do this, and then he ends up shooting him.
I thought that he was like impervious to stuff.
He loses his. I left that part out. Sorry. Soldier Boy gets nuked by the Russians. He has that stuff come out of his chest that takes away people's power. They take Kimiko, and Frenchie exposes her to a bunch of radiation trying to recreate that same thing with her. Mm-hmm. She ends up getting it. That's how Butcher loses his powers and the cancer, and then it also takes away Ryan, Homelander's son's powers too. Or at least, they're at least gone temporarily. You don't know for sure. And so that's how Butcher loses his powers, everything else, and Ryan and Homelander loses his powers too because they get like nuked by Kimiko.
Okay.
So it's also like kind of rushed, like all those things I put together right now. Like you're like, where's that loose end? That's basically the best way to describe it. I don't know. I feel like they should have gone in more to them fighting like the other superhero teams and the other groups. I think there's a lot there. But they left it open basically to where they could do a sequel. They're going to do a prequel with, what's his name? The Soldier Boy guy, Jensen Ackles, and all of them, because they're the original version of Soups, and they're all immortal, and they don't age. And so they're going to go back to that storyline, and then they'll probably end up doing a sequel, because like it goes back to Huey, and he gets Starlight pregnant, and then he names their child after his girlfriend Robin that was killed by the guy in the very beginning. A-Train. Very weird. He's like, take care of mom, Robin. And he like rubs her belly, and she goes off to fight crime. I was just like, ugh. It's a bit much. Hey, where'd you go with that name, Robin? Oh, nothing. Just, I saw a bird one day, and I thought of you, and I thought of life. It's the name of my girlfriend instead. You know, like, ugh. Yeah. But the comics end pretty much the same. They're together, and they move on. Could have been better. Invincible is incredible. Hands down the best like superhero show right now. Nobody watches it but me. It's okay.
I fell off of it too. I watched. I binge watch. I don't want to wait for it to come out.
Same. That's the only way I do it, and I do it when I travel.
So I watched Invincible up till Conquer gets beaten.
Conquest, yeah.
Conquest, yeah.
Yeah. So good.
I'm not gonna lie. That first season of Invincible is incredible. You should watch it with the wife. It's really good.
Do you know what it's about?
Nope.
Here's the premise. What if Superman came to Earth? He wasn't actually a savior. He was a bad guy, and his whole plan was to take over Earth.
God damn.
That's it. That's literally it.
And Superman is one of I'll say like many. The number dwindles, but
yeah,
Superman's basically one of many of these Kryptonians. You would say, and what they do is they go to different planets and they try to create their master race.
Well, like the Muslims do.
Zing.
Same thing, right? Same plot.
Kind of. Yeah, they go to places and
infiltrate. Over. Yeah, no.
This isn't the UK.
Oh.
Ba-dum-ching.
They're trying. Sorry, but yes, Superman. Yeah, I'll find time.
So yeah, they go to like each planet and they try to find life, and they go if the life is viable, and they're like, okay, cool, they're smart enough, they're cool enough. I'm gonna mate with them. I'm gonna create our super
Holy cow.
gene
I think we
baby.
talked about that. Angels.
And then if they're not, they just destroy the planet.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, all right, well, these guys kind of suck. Zap.
And they live for like thousands of years. The longer they live, the stronger they get. The longer they live, the slower they age. So like they're basically like they're experts at war, military strategy, like all these different things.
Mm-hmm.
But this guy came to Earth and he goes by Omni-Man, and he's basically like Superman.
Damn.
And when his son gets powers, it's basically like he's like, oh, this happens. Our genetics.
Is he still playing like mild-mannered Clark Kent type of role?
He does.
He
Like,
does.
Yeah, he's got his alter ego that's a civilian, you know, that people don't know.
Yeah.
Except for his family and like the government that supports him. It's a really good show, and the end of the first season is like heartbreaking, but really, really good. It's heartbreaking in like a way you're like, wow, this is deep. This is really good. I can't wait for season 2.
I think it's the most popular comic of all time.
Oh.
It's written by the guy who wrote Walking Dead.
So do I watch the show or do I do the comic first?
I do both.
Yeah,
for
one before
Invincible,
the other, so I don't jack up my perceptions or
for Invincible, they do such a good job. I would really watch the first season, and then if it tickles your taint, then I would probably read the books. But I'm not gonna lie, it's just nice to sit down and veg out.
Yeah, that's what we're talking
please.
about.
No, please. It's great, and it's like halfway through the comics now, and all the season. It's season 4, and all of that's all dropped. So if like you're traveling, I do the same thing. I pay for the premium service with no ads or whatever. I'm not doing episodic TV. I'll wait a few weeks. I'm not playing your game. Like it's just not worth. Why did I pay for it? I'll just set my DVR.
And watch them all. Yeah.
No, and like it's just dumb, but it's so good. It's so good.
I'm excited. This might be my new song one.
You brought up an old term that's like kind of gone, but I kind of want it back as DVRs.
DVRs, yeah.
Yeah, you know, where it's just like, I forget what it's TiVo. Remember TiVo?
TiVo, I remember.
Where you could record television on it, and then it saved on a hard drive, and you could have it and watch it forever.
You can't own anything anymore.
Well, that's why I'm saying, like, I think we need to bring DVRs back.
Yeah.
Get, you know, the Disney Channel Plus for 1 month, DVR everything, and now you've got your hard drive, basically, that's hooked up to your TV with its own remote, and you can watch all the stuff. By the way, I haven't shared this with you. I had a really touching dad moment the other day, going from, because it kind of fits with the end of season 1 of Invincible. I'm with the kiddo, and we're fooling around, and one of my favorite growing up Disney movies is Hercules. I think it's so underrated. I don't know how it's not on like one of the top things ever.
So good.
It's done so well. I love who's the guy that plays Hades?
Oh my God, James Woods.
James Woods is incredible. I can't picture any. He's quick-witted. He's sarcastic. He's charming as Hades. You know.
Yeah.
You almost root for him to like take over all of Olympia, or Mount Olympus, and
I can go the distance.
that's my favorite song. So I could go the distance is like one of my favorite songs. It's a very short song. It's like it's one chorus and verse, and then there's like a little bit of like music interlude. And
I don't care how far.
I can go the distance.
It's so good, dude. So good.
Goosebumps. And I love that song. So I was like, oh man, we get to like, it hit me. I was like, oh, we can watch all these great Disney movies together that I grew up with, and I get to relive my childhood with my child. Perfect. And so I put on Go the Distance from the Hercules soundtrack on YouTube, and I sing it for my kid. I start crying. Like I sing it once, and I was like, "This is so good! I got to do it again." I hit play again, and I start getting like choked up, and I was like, "Oh, I choked up a little bit. I want to sing it again because now I'm warmed up and I'm really into it."
Yeah.
And I couldn't get through the third one. I just started crying because I'm looking at my kid. I'm like, "I want this. I wanted this so bad." And I just sit there and I'm quiet, and I'm just like facing the TV. My wife's behind me in the kitchen, just like doing whatever, and I'm sitting there holding my son. And it's the third iteration of the song that I cannot get through, and I'm just shaking, just going. And tears are going down my face. And I'm like, I'm so happy.
Somehow I'll be strong.
Dude, it was.
I don't care. Time, rewind it.
Joe, you know what? You look like a guy that's ready to drop money on his house, his gear, or anything to keep the house lights going, right?
Yeah.
But I bet you the thing that you lay on for 8 hours a night has never crossed your mind.
It hasn't. Your mom.
Shut up. Shoot, I bet you rotate your tires before you've ever thought about rotating your mattress.
That's basically every mattress situation in the United States right now. Nobody thinks about it until their back starts yelling at them. So for the next minute, let's talk about Ghost Bed.
Okay. Well, Ghost Bed is a family-run company, Joe, with more than 20 years of mattress-making experience. And their background's in manufacturing, not marketing, okay? So instead of pouring money into the hype, they focus on building mattresses that are genuinely comfortable, durable, and made to last. And Joe, mattresses are currently priced up to 50% less than comparable brands without cutting the corners on quality.
It's honestly probably the worst experience ever.
Is it?
Having to shop for a mattress,
Yeah.
but not having one that actually fits you. You're sold that one right on the spot, but it doesn't actually work out well.
I don't even want to deal with salespeople.
I hate salespeople.
Gross. Joe, every Ghost Bed is built with cooling features that are helped to regulate your temperature during night. Isn't that nice? And that's standard, Joe. You cross the entire line, no upgrades. It's just there. And it comes with their exclusive ProCore support layer. You get reinforced support through the mattress where your body's the heaviest. Designed to hold up over the long haul, if you know what I mean.
Every mattress will come with a 101-night trial and a 20 to 25-year warranty.
Ooh.
Twice what most brands offer, fast and free shipping.
Right now, Ghost Bed's also running their summer sale, and you can get $250 off your mattress bundles, plus an extra 10% off on top with code OVERSERVED. Go to ghostbed.com/overserved and use code OVERSERVED to get your 10% off. That's ghostbed.com/overserved, promo code OVERSERVed. Some exclusions may apply. See site for details.
I'm not making fun of you. I've done it.
I'm with you.
I've done
Yeah.
it. Dude, all right. So, thankfully, what's helped me a lot in my taking the traumatic out of my PTSD, or at least
Oh, the party. Putting the
or
party
at least
in
the
it?
post.
Putting the party in PTSD.
Thanks, Dick Cheney. I did the Ibogaine DMT treatment through vets. Thank you, Jared Taylor. He literally called me like September 1st, and he's like, "What are you doing next month?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I assume we'll do some content or whatever." And he's like, "You're going to Mexico. You're going to do drugs. Get your passport in order. Bye." A month later, I was there.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, JT. I love you. Really like changed everything about me. Helped me put a lot of stuff into place. So grateful for it. I knew it took, because we were like watching Moana, and I'm sitting there with both my daughters. My arms are around them. And like at the end of it, she's singing, and I see the dad like next to her, and I'm like, it's about a dad with his daughters, and she's trying to prove to him, I love you. Like I'm just like,
How old were your kids at this point?
this is like 4 or 5 years ago. I mean, like I've cried before, but like it like set in, like
It
all
was
the
real.
I mean, before that, it was just I was kind of emotionally stunted, because everything that made me good at war made me bad at life. So, but
Yeah, that's facts, yeah.
yeah, I mean, I could put it in the pack, carry it around, and I was like, I'll be fine. Something happens.
It gets heavy.
You know?
It gets heavy.
Funny story about PTSD.
Oh, there you go.
Mental illness.
So,
Hey, put it down.
No. I'm just holding it like this.
let's lighten the mood with PTSD.
Go ahead.
I'm not a rookie. Well, so in BPD, somebody once told to me, and I think they were absolutely right.
Bipolar disorder?
Yeah, in the department, if you don't, you're a rookie until you've got 5 years, basically.
Yeah. 5 years is a good
Takes
bell
like
curve for
5
that.
years until you are like, you might be on your own in a car and answering calls. That's fine. But it takes like 5 years for you to be proficient in just about anything. You know who to call if you don't have an
Emotionally,
answer.
physically, professionally.
You got the answers for the job for the most part,
Like an
right?
enlistment, basically. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got like 5 years in the Army, and you're kind of like, all right, I don't know everything, but I got a really good grasp on most of it, and I know where to go to get the answers.
You got
right?
working knowledge, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm still in that 5 year mark. I'm a rookie, and I'm rolling around in Strike Force, my old gangs, guns, and drugs unit, with my partner, handsome Brad Pitts.
With these guys, Jump Out Boys?
Yep.
I like that.
My beautiful chocolate partner, and he and I are sitting in the patrol car, and we're parked. I think we're writing tickets or we're towing a car
Making
or
out.
something, but we're just in a standstill at a moment, doing whatever. And he, Brad looks over at me, and he's just like, "You ever just like feel like you could get snuck up on at any moment and get snuffed, and like you're not prepared for it or whatever. And I go, oh yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Yes, yeah. I go, but I'm not really worried about that. He's like, why? I go, why? The cool thing about PTSD is hypervigilance.
Yeah.
It's good and a bad.
Superpower.
It's exhausting.
It's exhausting.
Absolutely.
It's a good and a bad thing, hypervigilance. And I describe it. I go, you see how I like every 10, 15 seconds, I like look at all the mirrors. I just kind of like look around me. He's like, yeah. And why do you do that? I go, well, I'm checking all the mirrors to see who's around me, who's walking up. And then if somebody is walking within like 30 feet of me, they have my attention. I'm listening to you and everything's going on and I'm paying attention to you.
You know what I'm picturing?
But I'm also like, okay, he's 30 feet away from me. Where's his hands? What is he doing? So every, 15, 30 seconds, I'm looking at all the mirrors and I'm doing a 360 security check, basically. Yeah. And he goes like, is that about whatever? And I'm like, yeah, it's tiring. It's tiring. It's stressful, but I know I'm going to be alive, and it's kind of a cool thing to have when you're a cop. It is a skill.
Yeah. I don't know if you ever heard me say that, but the PTSD, I live every second of every minute of every hour of every day for every month. When you're talking about looking at the mirrors, you're like every 15 seconds, that feels like an eternity in between 15 seconds.
Yeah.
And the way that you're scanning the mirrors, I now picture, if you can get the visual, like an AI camera putting little green boxes around shit and tracking. Mm-hmm. Like that's what your brain's doing. It's absolutely exhausting because you're tracking everything.
My eyes are crazy on camera sometimes.
Oh, it's just darting around?
Like when I'm tired too, like it kind of like defaults into like sentry mode.
Yeah.
Like it's basically like my brain's like, rest warrior. We'll take it from here. Like my corpus callosum just takes over. It's like scanning, Richard, sexy, Joe, no neck, scanning.
Man, that's your default?
No.
You gotta work on
no,
your
I don't have anything good.
We're gonna have to hard reset you.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Please don't. But no, it's good and it's bad. But I think
once you learn to manage it though,
if you can like dial it in and just kind of be like, it's fine. Doors are locked. Kids are in bed. Stuff like that.
Is it almost OCD for you, where you have to have doors locked, windows closed, kids are in bed, know where everybody's at, and then check those boxes? Then you can relax.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I used to be that way. Check the box, make sure this is good to go. I'm like, we're straight, dude, because I did everything before that. Like I didn't have to go to lock the windows because I know the house is safe. I know the bushes are cut short around the windows. There's lighting that's over the property.
Yeah.
I got a 6.5-foot fence. Dude, if you want to come in the house, I'm going to hear you coming. We got 2 layers of doors before you even get there.
Yeah.
So, I finally had, peace with the fact that, nobody's coming in.
Yeah, I mean, I've said...
It takes a second,
I've set things in place as well,
Claymores?
Our gnome, Tannerite?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, what I've done is, develop systems that'll basically allow me to reach a level of comfort where, my wife always says, if someone were to break in the house, I wouldn't wake up. She doesn't understand.
Dude.
She doesn't understand.
My wife says the same. We married the same person?
I wish I was married to you. She doesn't understand that the reason I am resting so peacefully is because I'm in the house.
Yeah.
And I'm not worried. If someone comes through that door, she'll have to stop me from smiling.
Right.
Oh, my God. It's going to be
Thank you, Lord.
so great. Why are you so excited? Oh, no. Go. Stay still. I'll be back.
Honey, it's like Christmas.
My safety blanket, especially being in my own home, I don't have to double check the doors and stuff like that. I'm confident that I've done, I know everything's locked up and pretty good. And even if something isn't, my safety blanket is literally, I have firearms around the house where if they're not literally within arm's reach, then it's 15 steps. It's a quick sprint that's 2.5 seconds, and I'm good to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I feel, that's it sounds weird. It sounds like the liberals, being or the crazy anti-gun people. I should say liberals.
No, it's like a AAA card, dude. You hope you never have to use it, but if you need it, it's there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You pull it out in an emergency. I was at a training class, and they were explaining there's a difference between men and women. When you're like, oh, you wouldn't wake up if something happened. They did a psychological study between, how do you say women in your language?
Whammon.
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 The whammons.
Man.
Yeah.
Women will wake up for a baby cry. They will wake up if they think there's distress in the family.
These are actual evolutionary things. Yes.
And then a guy, if leaves are rustling outside the window, fuck, I'm up. Protect the house. Protect
she's
the
not
clan.
looking for that, but like from our
You are though.
from my bedroom, I can see our motion activated lights, and I can literally be like, whoop, and she's like, and I'm like, I'll wait and see if that comes on again in a second, or if the other one comes on.
Or do you do one of those? Hey,
Oh, it's just a deer.
Are you awake, baby? I'm up.
Shh. Hey, will you be a big girl and go check on those lights? I'm so proud of you. You look so pretty.
Meat shield.
For me and the wife, originally I had the midnight shift with the baby, and I wanted to make sure that she could sleep, and I knew that she would wake up if she would hear the baby like coo or whatever.
Yeah.
Even if the baby wasn't awake, and just like, it's called active sleep, where they like move around a little bit and say, it'll wake you up because you're like, oh, is this guy about to wake up and scream? I better feed it, and that's a stressor for all parents.
Yeah.
So I knew that was a thing. Let me take the baby away. So I would take the baby in the living room. We had a bassinet set up, and I would sleep down there. And if the baby made any noise, I would wake up because it was my time to feed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How does that work?
It worked pretty good, except naturally. So now that she's got the baby upstairs in the room and he sleeps a little bit longer, she goes, hey, I've actually got all the shifts. If I'm tired, I'll let you know, and I'll give you the bottle. So I sleep dead through the night now, knowing that if the baby wakes up, she's going to take care of the feeding during that time, right? And she's like, I can't believe you can sleep through the baby now. I'm like, well, it's because my brain has checked off I don't have to pay attention to that because you've got it.
Yeah.
There are other things.
Trust you.
There are other things that set me off. You named one is the lights. If the lights flicker for you, that's one.
Yeah.
One of my set-offs are I can hear my dog throw up or start to like, what? I hear that from he'll be downstairs. I'll be upstairs in my bedroom, door closed, and I can hear the lightest, and I'm like, immediate up, goosebumps right now, immediate up, waking out of a dead slumber, sprinting downstairs to get him outside to throw up either on the grass or to pull him out of his crate so he doesn't throw up on his bed and throw up on the tile so I can easier clean up, right?
Just hardwood surface, please. Hard
just
surface,
something I can wipe up with a Clorox wipe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A couple paper towels and then a Clorox wipe to clean it up.
Yeah.
So besides, the lights come on and I have to protect my house. One of mine is I hear the dog throw up and I'm on. I also if the dog like I can hear water. So if the dog starts pissing somewhere,
You mentioned that.
If the dog starts pissing somewhere, like that small trickle of water, I know that I don't know what it is, but I know the sound of piss leaving a wiener. I've 38 years of listening to it.
What a horrible superpower.
I know, right? I know the sound of piss hitting something
There's
that is
somebody 3 blocks away.
that is not the toilet.
I'm the listener.
Yeah. So my superpower is hearing.
Yeah.
How sad. Yeah. But I know that sound and I will sprint up. I'll just start yelling, no, and the dog's like, what? And I get him outside.
Eats his own vomit, chokes it back down.
So the two things that wake me up like out of a dead sleep are the dog vomiting or like the sound of a dog peeing on the floor. I could hear it. It's just the automatic trigger wake up go. Do you guys have any other stuff like that?
I'm trying to think of it right now, but all I'm coming up with is stuff very similar to like the lights and things. Like there's like the doors opening, closing,
Car doors in my neighborhood.
movement, cars. There's not really
traffic.
A lot of that. I mean, we don't have a lot of that in our neighborhood. But like all I'm realizing is that like everything I'm finally tuned to is the opposite of what Christy is.
Yeah.
And like that's
good.
yeah, and that's
Picking
like
up the blind spot.
yeah. Well, I mean, it's just like, I mean, there are rules. You know what I mean? Like,
They're inherent. They're psychological.
I mean, like some of them, like.
I didn't know that this is turning into bigot speak.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, she does one thing, I do another. Like, if she cooks, I'll do the dishes.
What
or
kind of
like,
narrative is this?
I mean, we split all the household chores. We split all the children responsibilities. We've done that our whole marriage, and like it works for us. I trust her with everything. She knows everything that I have. She has access to every single thing that she can have access to.
Sounds like a healthy relationship.
Here's the thing.
I don't like it. You better somehow.
Toxic.
I think it's, well, a part of it's like, it comes from a level of like ease, security, and laziness. The laziness is I don't want her to have to ask me and be like, blah, blah, blah. Here's this password. Here's this login, whatever. Just look at it whenever you want. I'm not doing anything stupid. Check this out. Check the cards out. Whatever you want. Blah, blah, blah. And like, that's like how we've done it. I found it to work very well, and a lot of it kind of spawned out of, when we first got married in the Marines, like I missed paying a bill because I can't remember exactly what I was doing, but I basically was late dropping something off in the mailbox. It was like a day or two late because I was doing a training exercise. And so then I was like, hey, I'm going to be gone a lot more. Maybe you should take over a lot of this stuff. Like, this is like pre-automatic bill pay and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like, of course, I'm gone like 7 months at a time. I was like, why do I need to give you like a power of attorney? I mean, I'll do that too, but like, just take all of it. Like,
Yeah.
it works. Like, I don't know. She's my woman, so why would I like not give her all of it? You know what I mean? Like, it's just easier.
Absolutely agree. Share
But
roles.
she can take all of it anyways. Like, at any given point, she can take all of it, and like, it's not half, it's 2/3, and she wins, not me.
Yeah.
So, and then if that happens, I will find myself a nice little Buffalo King and move into one of the houses across the street from you.
Get yourself a sugar baddie.
Yeah, I'll get myself a Sugar Joe. I got a sweet tooth.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Get in here, dude. This is necklace.
Yeah.
I know that your goal is to try and get like all of us to move down to Tennessee. My goal is to show you that like New York is fucked up, but
Fucked up.
Buffalo is its own unique little pearl.
Yes, it is. And I love New York City.
Do you?
I like visiting.
I like Lower Manhattan
hang on,
to
let me-
visit. I hated my experiences in New York City until I went to Lower Manhattan with the boys and went to a UFC fight. And so I was down in Lower Manhattan with some people that had lived there.
Yeah.
And Lower Manhattan is the nice, like, picturesque movie
Yes.
that you were brought up to believe that New York was a
New York
magical
City,
city
yeah.
that's clean, where
Yes.
every corner has a restaurant. Or not every corner, but every block has 3 restaurants and a grocer, and
Yes.
you don't really have to leave your 8 blocks because everything is so jam packed in there that's where it's at. It is nice to visit. It is an expensive city, but when I was in Lower Manhattan, I was like, you know what?
I get it.
This is kind of cool. I still won't go on the subway.
No. I mean, we went once, and there was someone trying to like take a. It was a whole thing. They came up to my wife and her friend, and they were like trying. I was like, "It's us, my friend I served with, another guy who's serving the Marines as well. We all know each other. We had just gone to the 9/11 Memorial Museum, and like they wanted to all take a subway, and I was just like, okay. And so we go down there, we get on the subway. Someone's trying to sell candy. And then the little kid that's trying to sell candy, his dad comes up and was like, you took a picture of my child, give me the phone. And she was, not my wife, the other lady, Alyssa, was like, no, I'm not giving you my phone, go away. And then this like transit authority dude, someone who like works, I don't know what his job was, but he said it. They're like ahead of me, and I'm looking at the kids, and like the kids are all around me, and I'm looking at them, and I'm just looking at Christy being like, why are you this far away from me right now? Like, yeah. I'm like, now's not the time. It's like that meme, you know, don't say no one's coming for me. My husband's coming. He's going to run his mouth about it the whole time, but he's still coming, you know? And I was like, this could have been prevented. I could feel myself like getting there. But this like New York guy was like, hey, shut the fuck up. Get away from here. You're not supposed to be selling stuff anyways. Get out of here. Like he hit like the most New York thing, and he's like, ba 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 ba, shut the fuck up. Like he just told the guy to leave.
Yeah.
And they were like, we didn't know what to do. And I was like, that's what you do. Like what he did, it should have never gotten to that place. You should have never acknowledged any of it. They would just gone away. But like you two are nice young ladies, soft target, blah blah blah. And guess what? We didn't go on the subway again. And literally the day we left was when that lady got lit on fire. Like I was in LaGuardia. And like the news was happening. Cody's like, "You're leaving, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm already gone. I'm already gone." And he's
It's like the crazy homeless guy that's been arrested a million times, like the other homeless lady on fire.
"Yeah, a horrible thing." But like visiting the city, doing that stuff, that was cool. Like me and Tyler Vargas Andrews, Whistling Death, hero. We got invited by GovX to a UFC. I can't remember. It was right after Trump won, though. It was, if he won, it was in November. It was the one with John Jones where he fought Stipe Miocic.
Okay.
And so we totally messed up the way we did the UFC that day. We showed up, doors opened at 6. We're like, let's show up at 6:30. Horrible idea. Because we wanted to go, but we should have like looked more into it because we didn't leave until like 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Because it was a whole day. Not a negative. I'm just like, you're just like, I was like, Ty, dude. And he's like, at one point he looks at me and goes, I don't know if I got enough battery in my chair. Like, because we were there the entire day.
Yeah.
And, but the energy was electric in the room. It's when he did the Trump dance after he won.
Yeah.
And they did a promo package where it was Trump and the Avengers, RFK, Tulsi, all of them walking out. They put a big 45 and they rolled it to 47. Everyone was screaming. Everyone was like, yo! And then John Jones put on an absolute clinic. Chandler fought. It was actually a really good thing, but leaving there at 2 o'clock in the morning, I was like, Tyler, let's go. And he's like, no, we're getting pizza. And so we ate pizza at 2 o'clock in the morning, like in his room. And I was like, I got to be up in like 3 hours. He's like, I got to be up in 4. Like,
insert Mighty Taco.
that would have worked. It was awesome. That being said, Buffalo, magnifique. 10 out of 10. I have Buffalo Max to the top.
You did well.
The only thing that could top this is if I walked upstairs, and I saw Joshy, and he's like, what's up, Zach? That's the only way that this could have gone any better. And then he walks me out to the backyard by the pool, and he says, it's time. And I go, is it? And he goes, yeah, you're ready. And then he slams me through a table, right? And the entire O-line's like, yo, white boy of the year, white boy of the year, white boy of the year. And they're screaming, and everyone's going, oh, he's so great. Oh, my God, look at his chest. It's insane. That's what they would say.
They would
They're
absolutely
like,
say
oh, my
that,
God.
yeah.
Oh, look. Oh, here comes Deuce. And Rich raises him like Rafiki, right?
Oh,
on
yeah.
the top of the mountain.
Circle, yeah.
Ta-da! And then he screams the Bills, let's go, Buffalo. I think that's the only way we can top it. We'll have to do it on a game day then.
Well, we have a surprise for you now.
Please. Just
Actually, one thing that I've been trying to get everybody up for is a Bills game to tailgate with the Mafia, because it is an experience. But one thing that is a hidden gem that people outside of Buffalo don't really know about is we have a really good professional indoor lacrosse team called the Buffalo Bandits.
That's exciting.
They play in the Sabres
Energetic.
Stadium, our hockey team, right? Because
Okay.
it's indoor lacrosse, and that's where it's at. They've won 3 championships in a row these past 3 years.
dang.
And lacrosse is an interesting game. It's it's one of the smaller sports, right?
Yeah.
The guys that play lacrosse professionally are still like car salesmen in the off season. You know what I mean?
It doesn't
They're-
really pay.
It's awesome. It pays a little bit, like
It pays a professional salary, but not the 6-figure one we're looking for.
It's nothing crazy.
They gotta do something
Endorsements
else.
and things
Well,
like that. Yeah.
Because we're a big lacrosse town too, and it's such a small thing. Like when they go to the championships and we're selling out the arena, they're getting paid because they're selling out the arena. They're getting bonuses. You know what I
Hell
mean?
yeah.
But the fans for the Buffalo Bandits, the games are super fan oriented and driven.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
A
participation.
lot of engagement. Yeah.
And the announcer gets us going. The announcer is a part of it. Dude, it's insane. It is so it's its own thing.
Selling me.
You would never expect it. You'd be like, we're gonna go to
Dude,
what?
you bring the kids. The kids love it. It's for everybody.
Yeah.
Nashville's like that with the Nashville Predator hockey team.
Yeah.
They're really big on that. And I got to take the kids when they did their
You gotta
when
do
they
it.
did their
Like, I want
finals
to have
run.
fun. They gotta have fun.
Dude, it's so cool.
Don't make me come there to have work.
Yeah, dude, just like sport. There are a few things where you go and you do it live. You're like, yeah. I mean, I've wanted to come to a Bills game since. Shout out to Barstool Sports, fans of the show, when they did that documentary about Bills Mafia. Mm-hmm. One of the greatest sports documentaries of all time.
Yeah, they interviewed the kids that threw the dildo on the field.
Yes, and the guy who gets hosed every
Pinto
game.
Ron.
Pinto Ron. Is he still out there getting hosed down with condiments?
Yeah. That's it. That is his thing. It's called Hammerlot. So Hammerlot is the I guess you would say it's the well-known mecca of Bills Mafia tailgating. It's where all the craziness happens. There's the guy that makes pizzas in a filing cabinet, which are delicious.
Which was
Who's on the Barstool?
Yeah.
So if you watch the Barstool Sports thing, they hit a lot of the major things of like Bills tailgating, and that's all in Hammerlot.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit that goes on everywhere else, but Hammerlot's got like a massive amount of tradition. Pinto Ron gets literally covered in mustard and ketchup every game and has been for like 15, 20 years.
Cleanup has to be a nightmare.
Dude, the amount of people that pick up cans, they got to put their kids through college.
Yeah.
It's in the amount of like beer cans that are around. The saying is, and I'm sure other towns have used it too. I don't know if it's just Buffalo. Is we're a drinking town with a sports problem.
Yeah.
We really
This
are.
makes sense. It really does.
The
But
people that
everybody's
pick
so
up.
friendly. They share every tailgate. You want booze, dude? There's no question. You walk by somebody, like, hey, you want to drink it?
It used to be a little less family friendly for opposing teams. Like when I was like 12, I went to a Bills game, and back then, so like early 2000s, late 90s, if you went to a Bills game and you were wearing an opponent's jersey, dude, I saw Bills fans throw hot dogs at children in opposing jerseys.
It was a bit much.
That's a bit much, but I'm talking about like if you showed up in another fan's jersey, you were getting brutally chirped the entire game. Didn't matter if we win or lost. You were made. It was almost like they're not as bad as Philly, where everybody's fighting each other, right?
Philly or the Raiders, where that guy got. Did he die?
I don't know. He got stabbed or something. Or he got thrown out. Yeah,
it was insane.
But we made you feel uncomfortable. It was a bad time if you were an opposing fan. But since then, I'd say like mid 2000s, like 05 plus, we've been like we sucked for so long.
Relatively cordial.
Yeah, that we're like, dude, you're here for football. You want to have a good time. We're gonna show you how great it is. And we leaned heavy into even though our team sucks, we're a massive fan base that we're gonna party. Because football isn't about winning, because we're not doing that. It's about the camaraderie and everything that goes around the team.
Yeah.
Right? Winning is a big portion of it, but if we're not going to win, then we're going to make sure we have a good time. So 15, 16 years of not making the playoffs, we were all about a good time. And that still continues now. It's a lot more family-friendly now. Well, since 2005, it's gotten even better since then. Now you can bring anybody and whatever.
Yeah.
That's great.
I mean, it's just like there's so many things about the Bills that I like seeing the stadium covered in like apocalyptic snow and people coming out there getting paid and they're like still clearing out the stands and everything. Like it's just
it really is a city of good neighbors. When they want to do good shit, we do good stuff.
We rally. Yeah.
We do. We absolutely
when we
do
made
rally.
the playoffs the first time with Josh Allen, I think it was his second season. It might have been his first. No, we didn't. It was Tyrod Taylor. It was the year before we drafted Josh. And we made it to the playoffs. And the way we made it to the playoffs is we needed the Bengals, who had the Red Rocket, who was the redhead that was a quarterback for.
Oh, my God. Not Andy. What is
Andy Dalton.
It was Andy Dalton.
So Andy Dalton is – we won our game. This is the whole spiel, right? So we won our last game, and the entire team is in the dressing room, changing room, locker room, and they're watching the Bengals play. I think it was Baltimore. And we needed the Bengals to win. And it was like 40 seconds left. They're on their like 20-yard line. They're down like 4 points. And it's like 3rd and 12. And if the Bengals win, then that bumps out one team and we get to go to the playoffs.
Yeah.
And it's, like I said, we hadn't made the playoffs in 14, 15 years.
Thing, right? Yeah.
It's weird. We were just trying to get into the wild card.
Yeah.
And Andy Dalton scrambles. He almost gets sacked. He throws up a pass to his wide receiver, forget who it was. The guy catches it. He's almost tackled, I think, before the first down marker. And we're like, oh, no, it's the end of the season. The opposing team misses the wide receiver in a tackle. He does a spin move, and another guy just blows by him, missing a tackle, and he runs untouched for a touchdown. And, dude, I'm watching it also to see if we can make it. The entire city erupted from another game because it meant we were going to the playoffs. I'm screaming. I'm like, we made it. We finally broke it. We made it. They're showing, and there's a whole bunch of, like, videos about it that you can watch. It's Kyle Williams, I think, was our defensive nose tackle who hadn't made it to the playoffs ever. We drafted him from LSU, and he never made it with us. A phenomenal defensive tackle, and he never made the playoffs, and finally makes the playoffs. And he's got his 2 kids there, and he's like crying and jumping up and down. The whole locker room is exploding because we finally made it. It was like our new coach, that's who's gone now. So it was a huge moment for the city.
I need one of those for the Titans. We haven't had anything since those liberals in L.A. felt like, well, they were now they're in L.A. They were in St. Louis at the time. Since the liberal media tricked them into thinking that wasn't a touchdown. We all know that was a touchdown.
What are you talking about?
When I think it's, I can't remember who it was, but when he falls short of the touchdown pass and he's rolling over to try and get the ball over in the Super Bowl against the Rams.
Oh, I don't remember.
The Titans against the Rams in 99.
Probably the final play of the game in regulation. situation. Can he get in? No, he cannot. Mike Jones made the tackle.
Is that the one that's the one that Kurt Warner won, isn't it?
Yeah.
Unfortunate for your town. Really great for Kurt Warner.
It was.
We know that feeling all too well here.
He was a manager at a grocery store, a Hy-Vee, I believe.
Well, you guys had you want to talk about like getting screwed over?
Mm-hmm.
How about the Music City Miracle where you did a forward pass and they were like, nah, it's a lateral. And he fucking ran it in for a touchdown.
Frank Wycheck.
Yeah.
Do you want to know something cool?
What's that?
My wife went to school with the special teams coach, his daughter. So she was like at their house watching that game when it happened. And they're like, oh my God. Like it was just like the whole place erupted. And she like actually used to like go to the games and stuff with her friend and would like meet the players and everything and do all sorts of cool stuff with them. And I had heard this forever and I was like, yeah, whatever. And so I'm after my first deployment. We come home. It's like break. And we're in the mall, the really fancy mall in Nashville. And I'm holding Alyssa. And then she'd always told me she had like secret handshakes with like some of the players and stuff. And I was like, yeah, whatever. Yeah. And then I turn the corner and I see this handsome, beautiful, strong-looking man, also known as Eddie George, Heisman winner. And I go, oh, my God, that's Eddie George.
Is Eddie George a running back?
Running back, yeah.
Yeah.
And he goes, Christy. And I go, oh, my God. And she's like, oh, Eddie. And they like do like it. And he like embrace and do a handshake. And I was like, oh, my God, oh, my God, oh, my God, oh, my God, oh, my God. And he's like, oh, I heard that you got married and you had a kid. And is this your husband? And they like, and I was like, yeah.
Hey, Mr. George.
Hey,
I'm still available, dude.
I was in the war. You're my hero. So we ended up going to a Christmas party at the coach's house, and a bunch of the players and everybody showed up, and they even like recognized me formally and stuff. And like I was in the center, and I was just standing there, and I was like, thank you so much, Mr. and Mrs. Lowry. I'll say it, Mr. and Mrs. Lowry, for having us here. I didn't do any of the hard work. That was my wife, Christy, who took care of our daughter and made sure that I knew that everyone back here was rooting me on. And, like, the place just exploded. Like, I hit the one moment in my life, and, like, Jeff, all of them came up to me like, hey, man, you're the fuck. Like, I was just like, yeah, I remember watching you in 1999.
Dude, I got to...
Crazy.
Because of the social media thing, like, you get to meet interesting people.
Yeah,
You didn't think that you would meet before. And I got to go down to D.C. for... a charity event. It was a golf thing, and I like to golf. So my buddy was like, "Do you come down here? We'll give you a set of clubs to use, rent, whatever, and you get to play with these people." And I got to play with like some guy that was in the Redskins organization for a long time, and there were a lot of players there. And I was bullshitting with the dude. I think he was a middle linebacker or a defensive lineman for the Redskins, and he had 3 rings. He was there for all 3 Super Bowls in the 90s, too, when they played the Bills, and he let me wear them all.
No way.
I was like, bro, I know that ring. I was like, that was supposed to be ours, but we couldn't finish, And he's like, you want to wear it? And I was like,
ooh,
yeah.
Did you feel dirty?
No, I felt like a champion. Yeah. And he's like, here, and he took all 3 of them off, and he's like, go ahead. Massive fingers, and I put them on like I was wearing it's like wearing my dad's work boots.
Yeah.
I was just like, they're just like rolling around in my finger. I got a photo of it. And I was like,
Thanos.
Yeah. I was like, man, if only Buffalo didn't do a wide right. I don't know. I think that was the one. I think the wide right was the one that we lost to the Redskins. If I'm not mistaken, we lost 2 to Dallas, 1 to the Redskins, and 1 to somebody else.
You guys have a lot of fond memories of sports players.
Well, I mean, it was younger. They were like superheroes. I have a rule. I don't wear the name of a younger player. I don't wear the name of anyone on my like jersey. And like Eddie George, that's an older, I look at that as like an older person, but I wouldn't wear like Josh Allen, for instance. I would wear like a Bills jersey, but not, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It just feels weird.
I wear Bruce Smith. I got an old starter jersey.
Dude.
Well, Bruce Smith played for the Redskins.
Yes,
Well, I mean, I don't know why. Like, I got excited for the Redskins again because you're a Titans fan. But
didn't he play for the Titans?
Did he? I know we drafted him. We had him forever, and then he went to the Reds. No, London Fletcher went to the Redskins. I thought Bruce Smith went to the Redskins too. But yeah, I wear like when the starter jerseys were the jerseys for the 90s.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And dude, here's the story. It's I don't know. I was going into a Salvation Army. This is like a decade plus ago. And Salvation Army is the best place if you need like costume clothes. Yeah. You go there, spend like $20, and you can get whatever costume you want. I've dressed up as a pirate from that I found at the Salvation Army, and it was I looked dead on. I found a frilly shirt. It was great. So I'm going through the Salvation Army just looking for stuff to wear for like a party or whatever that I can, throw away when I'm done, dump beer on it. Who gives a shit? And I see a Bills jersey, and I'm like, oh, that looks old. It's one of those, like a penny. You know what I mean? It's got the little holes in it and stuff. And I look at it, and it's, holy shit, it's a Bruce Smith starter jersey. Barely fits me. Makes my arms pop. Let me tell you what. I feel good. Makes the boys look good. And I've had it ever since. I wear that jersey, and when I came home for my first tour, Paul Posluszny was like this like high drafted linebacker that was a stud. I think he came from Penn State, and his neck was like Kurt Angle. Like he did so many roids. And
Tell me more about this neck thing.
Yeah, brother, he had more neck than the three of us. Yeah, right. He had enough neck for you to go around. Right, you'd look like a giraffe if you could stretch that thing out.
I love it.
So when we drafted him, I was really excited. I was in Bragg. We're finishing medical, and we're in the hospital at Bragg, and we're watching the draft, and we drafted Paul Posluszny, and I was really excited because all during my deployment on the first one, like once a week, the boys would get along and we would play Madden. We would draft our own players. So I was really aware of who all the players were at that time and who the up-and-coming rookies were, because when you draft your own team, sometimes you get rookies the next year or whatever. That's the video game. And so we draft Paul Posluszny, and I jump up screaming, the craziest Pollock ever! And so I got to meet him. It was like a AT&T, if you got an AT&T phone. And my mom worked, and her job had gotten these tickets from AT&T that you could go in and, meet Paul Posluszny, and he would sign stuff or take a photo with you. So I bought a Paul Posluszny jersey, and I got to meet him, and I had him sign it. And it's like, can you sign it? The craziest Pollock ever. And he started laughing. And then he said one of the most Polish things ever. He goes, how do you spell Pollock? And I'm like, that's funny as shit. And then he spelled Pollock wrong.
Sound it out.
Pollock. He put one L in it.
That's okay.
I was like, this is perfect. Everything's great. The craziest Pollock ever with 3 exclamation points.
Can I drag you guys back into the gutter for a sports story?
Please do.
It's the only one. I don't have anything current. I used to work at a country club. We'd throw events. I think I mentioned it. Grey Goose had just come out. You heard of Grey Goose vodka?
Yes, I have.
When it first started, they were going out to all the different places, and they were going to showcase. What's that?
Well, I'm just kidding.
I'm sorry.
I didn't hear what you said.
I said started by Diddy, but I was just kidding.
Did Diddy start? No, he did
started
Ciroc.
I was just saying that.
Dude, like I was drinking some. Okay. I'm not saying it.
I didn't know I was drinking baby oil.
Yeah.
So they had their little Grey Goose tent set up. I worked cutting grass and driving around the lawnmowers and doing all the fun stuff. Well, the girls were like, hey. We're like, hey. We started drinking 2-ounce bottles of Grey Goose, little cute ones. One after another after another. Well, my buddy worked at Outback Steakhouse, and they were there. So now we got chicken sandwiches, burgers. We're drinking vodka. It's Jim Kelly's fundraiser.
Oh, my God.
Jim Kelly's there. Dan Marino's there. Bunch of old
football. Guy that does Circle the Wagon. Nobody circles the wagon is like the Buffalo Bills. Yeah. The guy from ESPN Sports Center, yeah.
So this is a pretty big event for our little area. Mm-hmm. We're cruising around. We're hammered now. We got company vehicles, little golf carts and shit. We're zipping all over the fucking place, dude. Yeah.
Driving the golf cart with one eye.
We've been there since 5 in the morning. It's 2 in the afternoon. We've been drinking for at least 3 hours. All these sports people, Steve Tasker, all these old Bills names. We're cutting people off on the golf course. They're trying to tee off, and we're like, brr, right in front of them with the golf cart.
Hey, you guys need some grass cut?
Well, we actually jammed one of the Gator-style golf carts in between 2 trees. So we're winging around. We're like, we're going to cut through here. We know the place. We mow the grass. We got the thing stuck. It was wedged, and we just abandoned the vehicle. Walked back to the Grey Goose tent, pick up a regular golf cart that the football players are on. Now, mind, there's 4 or 5 humans, just large football player humans on these golf carts. We can fit 6 of us in a 30-pack of Coors. So we're drinking Coors Light, fucking ripping around the golf place. And as we cut off Steve Tasker, like legit, he's trying to tee off. We cut right in front of him. A wheel comes off the golf cart, and it just drops, digs into the grass, and the wheel bounces into the water in front of us. Well, guess what? We abandoned that golf cart, too, right where it fucking stands. We didn't have thermite. We weren't burning it in place. Grabbed a 30-pack.
Golf cart 0, Joe 2.
So we abandoned the golf cart. We leave it in place, and we cross this little golf bridge, like those little cute ones that have the hump.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we go over that. Jim Kelly meets us on the other side. He's like, I've done some real things in my day, but you guys are a bunch of assholes. Now, the takeaway is that was a sanctionable moment. Like, we were bad. My buddy's in the back still drinking. He's like, that's a compliment. And we're like, yeah, whatever. Well, we got fired that day.
No kidding.
Yeah, they let us go.
I can't believe you made it through multiple golf cart events.
Well, it's only 2. So we circle all the way back.
It's still going.
Oh, we're not done, dude. This is a full event. We're back on, like, the far 9. We have to get all the way back to where the tents are. Nobody knows we're fired yet. That happened over there. We still have to go
here,
back
we
to the
still have a
club. Yeah,
job.
we still got a job for another couple of holes.
The front 9, I'm still getting paid.
Yeah. You don't even know we're fired yet. So we're still wearing a little green shirts with the, that whole thing on it. Get back to the Grey Goose tent, rip a couple more shots, have a burger. I look at my buddy, I'm like, hey, dude, I kind of need a job. Like, you guys hiring? The owner's there of Outback Steakhouse, the proprietor, because it's all franchised out. Mm-hmm. And he's like, why would I hire you? I'm like, because we're available. Like, that was the argument, because we're here. Yeah, I got hired for $6.25 an hour to be the grill cook at Outback after that day. And that's my Outback career. And now we're still not done. So we've already negotiated my former career. Now I have a new career with the boss that's there that watched us get fired, because grill cooks are mostly degenerates that haven't gotten caught yet. It just is.
Or have, but just keep getting hired.
Right?
We just say grill cooks.
Dan Marino's sitting there. Boomer, I think it was
Boomer Esiason.
They were all talking about something. Somebody brought up football players' children and why they have disabilities. Dude, my buddy Jay, ripping these 30-packs. I mean, like, he was drinking more than all of us. He's like, you know what it is? You know why all them kids are special R? It's all the steroids these idiots take. I'm like, damn, we have to leave now. He said that in front of 3 prominent football player quarterbacks. And we're like, we're done here. We're all set. That's how my night ended. So I know you guys have sports. It's current and relevant and fun. But after that, I'm kind of just laid low for about 30 years.
I think you have to after all of that. Like,
I mean, for Jim Kelly to say that you did one of the most degenerate things ever is a stretch.
It is a stretch. He threw a hooker down a set of stairs allegedly one time.
More than, there's a lot of people that have seen Jim Kelly manhandle women.
Yeah. So there is definitely a history that wasn't recorded on cell phones because they didn't exist at the time. But when he called us assholes, we're like, all right.
Pot calling the kettle black there, Jim.
We've made it.
Speaking of Bruce Smith, quick story. You know what? Actually, we're going to save this for the after show. If you want to hear some spicy stories about some people that you thought...
Why does he always shoot me, man?
I can't believe you aimed it at his leg like that. And it looks like he means it.
He means it.
He meant it.
He meant it.
If you want to hear some spicy stories, we've got a couple more about some professional football players that are, they're spicy. Then please join us on Pepperbox for the Overserved exclusive after show.
Is
only
the
on
Overserved
Pepperbox.
Exclusive going to be also underwhelming?
Probably.
No, it'll be quite whelming.
Whelming?
You'll be whelmed.
I'm going to be swollen.
Once again, thanks for stopping by. Can't wait to see you on the Overserved after show on Pepperbox. I'm AC, Rich High, Angry Cops. I'm one of your hosts. On my far left is Joe, Average Joe, G.I. Joe, and our special guest today was Zach, veteran with a sign. Goodbye, everybody. Say goodbye, Joe.
Goodbye, Joe.
Goodbye, Joe.
Goodbye, Joe.
Bye, Zach.